gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to the 93 rated Pizzi player review. Last time I reviewed this guy, I think he was an 88 or 87 rated Europa League live item. I think I had that on my main account. He never really took off in terms of price, and I don't know what it is about Pizzi, but he just never really seems to be expensive. It doesn't matter what card he has, doesn't matter how high rated he is. This card is 100,000 coins right now, and it's a 93 rated team of the season. In a team of the season where the drop rate is like a nun's knickers, right? It just never happens. That was a great analogy. Just thought of it off the top of my head. I'm quite proud of that. It's crazy how cheap this guy is. He is a right mid, so that will put a lot of people off. He does only have 3-star skills, and he is only 5'10". I can kind of see why he's not expensive to a degree, but at the same time, state of that card, mate. His ball control and dribbling, they're just going to be amazing. He is going to have glue on the end of his foot. The ball will not leave his side. You've got insane passing in there as well. All this without a chem style. Long shots, volleys are all great. Attack positioning is almost perfect. With the basic chem style, it is perfect. Sprint speed is a touch low on what the acceleration is. I'm not going to improve it. I'm just going to rely on his agility, his height, and his acceleration to get away from people. But also, I'm going to be playing completely different to the way that I normally play. I am a cross merchant from the second I wake up until about 10 minutes before I go to bed. I just cross for days. I won't be doing that with this team because this team doesn't really suit crossing. Of course, there's Pizzi there with no picture. Digne at left back, just in case you were wondering. And of course, I have Brahimi the other side, who isn't exactly a tall player or good in the air. Kluivert is the only player in this team, realistically, that can head the ball. In terms of a chem style, I don't know. I've forgotten. I think I remember. I don't know if I've got any, actually. Yeah, I do. I have 8. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm going to give him a Maestro. It's a classic chem style for a winger. You can't really beat it, to be honest, because it hits 3 categories. There was no point in improving the strength, in my opinion, because of his height. The height prevails in FIFA, regardless of what the strength is. And you can argue with me until you're blue in the face, I will still disagree with you. Because the height just takes over. That's why Vieira is so good, and why Van Dijk is so good at defence, why Blanc is so good, is because they are so tall and strong that they get away with it. Even if Pizzi had 99 strength because he's 5'10", someone taller comes along, they're likely to win the ball because that's the way the game dictates 50-50s. Now, we've boosted reactions to 98. We've given ball control 99 as well as dribbling, which is awesome. Agility is in the 90s, which will help in acceleration. You might not think it, but it does. 99 vision, with now 99 short passing and long passing, which is very, very good. Free kicks have been improved just in case we fancy hitting one. Shot power's up to 96, long shots 99, volleys 95, and attack positions up to perfect, of course. That is a great card. With a chem style, it's a 96 rated right wing. If you want to use him as a cam, it's a 97 rated cam. Now, I would actually recommend using this as a cam, and I haven't even played a game with him yet. Just by looking at those stats and the height and everything, cam is probably the best place for him. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that today. I will probably test it out a little bit and see whether as a cam he would be better suited. But I know I've used Brahimi as a cam, and I know that he works very, very well. They are quite similar, but Pizzi just has the edge. I mean, a massive edge. So we're likely to get the same result out of both of these, to be honest. But that's the team. We're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 mainly. I do have a 4-2-2 variation on the go, just testing that out for sort of tiki-taka football rather than crossing. But without any further ado, let's get into the action. Brahimi's ball up the line to Bernardo Silva's good. He's going to cut straight inside with this Bernardo Silva. Gives it into Pizzi. First time effort is blocked. Bernardo Silva with a rebound. And it's a save by Casillas. Up next is a decent side. A lot of red picks in there. This guy's done really well in terms of Premier League red player picks. He's got Digne out of position, which is interesting. He might actually go into a 5 at the back, which would be annoying. Pizzi rakes that ball to Brahimi, who's got space. He took it under control, but he did take his time. Brahimi's been fouled, and I'm going to take a free kick there because it was good football from Pizzi, and Brahimi's been taken down. It's a yellow card for Kyle Walker. This guy is racking up the yellow cards. They are just coming in thick and fast. I don't have any confidence in Kluivert whatsoever. There's Brahimi, and he's lost it. Gerrard. Ball played to Pizzi. Lifts it over his man. Can he put it into the penalty area? Kluivert's there, and that is a great goal. And I'm very surprised Kluivert's been able to get on the end of that, because Kluivert is awful. For me personally, he has been absolutely shocking from start to finish. He's just so laboured, clunky, horrible. But Pizzi, on the other hand, has been active. It's been very difficult for me to get any sort of time on the ball with him. My opponent is really closing me down here, but that's a good cross and a good bit of movement from Pizzi. Kluivert, Brahimi, La Croqueta. Ball inside from Pizzi's a good one. We've hit the post with Bernardo Silva. Maybe should have timed it, I don't know. But little layoff from Pizzi was decent. Post from Bernardo Silva. Maybe could have done better with it. Gerrard, ball to Brahimi. That's a pass and a half, that is. Ball inside and outside. Bernardo Silva doing well. I'm up against Van Dijk, though. Inside it comes to Gerrard. Little layoff, maybe. Ball into Pizzi. Dinks it, lifts it. Great football. Gerrard with the header. It's offside. It was a great cross, and unfortunately Gerrard's run was a bit too... I mean... Oh, it's not close. He's miles off. He's miles off. Ronaldo. Bale round the outside here for Pizzi. Little scoop. And into the box. Ronaldo's there, and it's a good save. But now that I've brought Ronaldo on, I've got another outlet. You know, it's not just I have to try and play through the middle. I can go round the outside, I can cross, and I can go through the middle now that we have Pizzi and Brahimi on. So it's giving me another dimension. Yes, it is a new day. I am wearing a hoodie, and it has been well over 24 hours since I actually started doing this review. And it's not because I've struggled to play with him or anything. I just didn't have time to finish him before I streamed yesterday. And if anything, it's given me a little bit more time to play with him, so I kind of have a better understanding than what I would have done if I'd released the video yesterday. So look at it that way. Now, I suppose that realistically, you watch these sort of reviews to find out whether it's worth getting or worth keeping if you have it already and you can't be bothered to try it out yourself. I would say that if you're a Portuguese League fan or a Benfica fan, or you're trying to build yourself a Liga NOS side, maybe you're trying to collect all the Team of the Seasons, because let's be fair, the Liga NOS Team of the Seasons, for the most part, are relatively affordable. So if that's the case, then yeah, fill your boots. You probably won't have the experience that I had. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because you can almost trick yourself to enjoy a player if you like that player in real life. So I'm going to use Peter Crouch as an example. I've done a pretty viral video on Peter Crouch. I don't know how it's gone viral, but it has done. I used him just to see if he actually worked, you know, because crossing is the meta. Let's just give it a go, I thought. And he did. But I love Peter Crouch in real life, right? I've got some sort of weird emotional attachment to him. And it's the same with someone like Jari Litmanen, who is okay in game, but he's not great. But in game, for me, I love him. I think he's fantastic. Same with Steven Gerrard's Moments card. I've actually benched him on the road to glory recently because he's getting on my nerves a little bit, but I've kept him in there a lot longer than I normally would because I'm a Liverpool fan with an emotional attachment to him. So, if you're a Benfica fan, you're going to love this card. No two ways about it. If you're coming at it from a neutral point of view, you will find that several things get on your nerves. First of which is the strength and just his body type and his presence on the field. He doesn't look 5'10", he does feel a little bit taller, to be fair, but still not tall enough, and that's a problem, for sure. So, with that in mind, he's a right mid with almost no physical presence whatsoever. If he goes shoulder to shoulder with anyone, he's going to lose out. The other thing is skill moves. If you do have a sort of, like a, I don't know, small player, but very skillful, then you can kind of overlook it, right? Even if he's got like 30 strength and he's 5'9", if he has 4 or 5 star skills, you can kind of overlook it because he's got that ability to worm his way out of situations with flicks and tricks. You can't do that with Pizzi. You have ball rolls, body feints, and roulettes, and that's pretty much all you can do. Drag backs as well, which to be fair are pretty good with Pizzi because his agility is so high. It's a shame really because Pizzi has the qualities on paper to be a phenomenal player. But I can't quite put my finger on it, but for whatever reason it doesn't really translate to in-game. And that is just my honest opinion. And I don't think he's a bad player. Not anything, far from it. He's not a bad player. He just doesn't A, fit the way that I play. B, it's the wrong position for him. He just doesn't really suit being a right mid. And C, unless you're a fan of him, I genuinely don't think you're going to get on with him in game. Unless you're insane at the game and it genuinely doesn't matter who you use. You can basically just rinse everybody by using bronze players or something. But that's my honest opinion. Take it or leave it. It's entirely up to you. If you enjoy him, by the way, then that's awesome. If he's good for you, well done. That's brilliant. But I just couldn't really get to grips with him. Just didn't really feel it, you know? If you have enjoyed the video, though, do me a favour, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.